guess I'll open us up this morning with a word of prayer. Dear Lord, thanks for allowing us to gather here today and conduct the business of Union County. Lord, give us your insight and wisdom and help us make the best decisions we can for the people of this county. Lord, be with all those that are struggling during this time. Let us all be helpful and thankful for what we've been blessed with. And, Lord, just thank you for the season that we're blessed with your Son, Jesus. Thank you for all your blessings upon us. In your name I ask. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Thanks for first thing we got is Board Attorney, CPS update.
Mr. Reed is delivering the execute release to my office today, so I will bring it to Mrs. Heath. That's it.
No action.
No action.
All right.
Is anybody notified the current landlord?
Yeah.
Yes.
Next is Chancery Clerk. Budget comparison report from November for all the county departments. Do I have a motion to accept those?
Make a
They're in all in order.
Second.
Got a motion from Chad, a second from Steve, all in favor. Motion carries. Discuss the reappointment of Vance Witt to the Mississippi Community College Board of Trustees for a term 2023 to 2028.
This is a letter we have received from Northeast from President Ford, and he said the current term of service for Mr. Vance Witt will expire February 1st, 2023. He has been a loyal and dedicated member of the board since 2001. During this time, he has been a faithful participant in the meetings of the board. He also has been active in attending and participating in other events conducted by Northeast. He has displayed a commitment to representing Union County interests with class and professionalism. Please place the appointment. No, I'm sorry. I certainly recognize the rights of the Board of Supervisors to select a board member at their own discretion, the members of the Northeast Board, and I would welcome the reappointment of Mr. Witt.
Motion to approve.
Second. Got a motion from Randy and a second from Sam. All in favor? Motion carries. Request for an annual payment to the Chancery Clerk for services as County Treasurer. And a check. I have a motion to give
I'll
this
make a motion.
check.
Second.
Got a motion from Chad and a second from Randy.
It's Christmas.
All in favor?
We got one more to do.
Okay. Motion carries. Oh, yeah, hold that there for a second.
Uh-huh.
He was hanging on down there. Okay. Request for payment to Chancery Clerk for copying tax rolls. No check.
Make a motion. Sam's gonna pay you too.
They got a motion from Sam. A second from Steve.
Everybody gets a busy.
Yeah.
All in favor? Motion carries. All right, circuit clerk items. Discuss Mark McClinton as the new public defender effective January 1, 2023.
So, Mason is stepping down from circuit public defender. Y'all had already approved Mark taking over justice public defender. So Mason will continue as the youth court public defender. Judge Luther has already entered an order appointing Mark to the circuit court position, subject to y'all's approval as to compensation. I've talked to Mark and told him that he needed to bring a W-9 and whatever other information Terry and the accounts payable needs over to the office, and that he would be paid the same as Mason. In other words, there's no change in the salary.
And I have the order here, they circuit court just sent over,
Right.
and they just sent it today, and it's just saying that Judge Liver.
Yeah.
They signed it.
So nothing would change other
Nothing's
than we
changing,
just
he's just-
put,
Just the
just
body.
put
It's gonna
Mark
say
in
just
for
right.
Mason.
Mark in for Mason.
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Effective January.
Motion from Randy, second from Chad. All in favor? Motion carries. Next, request an inventory deletion of 87 voting machines and 1 scanner. Big one. Oh my God.
So, this is all the voting machines.
You got
I love the kids, I'm not. I'll do the date if you'll do
I just got
signature.
to sign it.
But,
Oh my goodness.
Yes, this is for replacing.
I don't know if we're gonna pass this. God.
Mr. President, I read something during the weekend you might enjoy. I forget where I saw it, somewhere on the internet. Some old Trumper is in favor of getting rid of all the electronic voting machines and melting them down and making them into prison bars.
I believe we could do one right here.
We'll get a door out of there.
I know. I got a motion from Sam,
I second.
second from Randy. All in favor? Dang. Motion carries.
You can take it home if you want.
Okay, they have to. 2 or 3 days. Okay, we got a request for appointment of Mike Conway as the 3rd District Election Commissioner, and also set a special election for November 7th, 2023, which is our general election to fill that unexpired term. Ms. Reed. He is willing and able to go to work.
I'll make a motion. Second.
Got a motion from Chad and a second from Steve. All in favor? Motion carries. Request for election commissioners claim forms, 5 of those.
Motion to approve.
Motion from Randy, second from Sam. All in favor? Motion carries. Request from the circuit clerk for payment for the services as registrar.
Make a motion. Second.
Motion from Chad, second from Randy. All in favor? Motion carries. Ms. Tamara, notices of increases and decreases in tax assessments.
We continue to have a lot of these when folks get their taxes and we go back and check things. We found mapping errors, homestead exemptions that were taken away, but it was because of a deed read incorrectly and they have to be put in correctly. So I only have 5, so a lot easier than that one right there.
Well, we're at 90. Oh, 90, so. Do I have a motion to approve this?
Second.
We got a motion from Steve, a second from Randy. All in favor? Motion carries. Justice Court, request for registration travel expenses to the Justice Court Clerks Association Annual Convention.
This is gonna be held in Oxford, and the registration fee is $100, which will run through the claims, but she's just asking some information.
Do I have anybody to make a motion for that?
Second.
Motion from Randy, second from Chad. All in favor?
Hey, you said it's another
He got 6 in the pocket.
You got a pen?
Look, he,
After Steve, like.
Thank you. New pocket to start with.
No, he'll get on to you. Ed's trying to steal the money. He'll get on to you in a minute.
Alright, we did all in favor.
About getting everybody pen.
All in favor of that travel?
Yeah,
All
we
right,
did.
motion.
Put the one on
We
there.
got it now.
Everybody was
I couldn't write it down. Sheriff, request an inventory deletion of a Vertex 4000 radio. Another one.
Smooth up. Make a motion. Second.
Motion from Chad, second from Steve. All in favor? Motion carries. Also has a request for new employment for David Brent Scribner as a full-time jailer effective December 19th.
Motion. Second.
Steve with the motion. Randy with the second. All in favor? Motion carries.
There's no rush on that. Did you read those? We don't have to.
I hadn't read over, yeah.
Okay, we'll do it next time.
Yes, we
January's
still
fine.
have
January's fine.
to. I think so.
Alright. Medical examiner, she's got 10 statements of fees. I got those by email.
I'll make a motion.
A motion from Chad, Sam, all in favor? Motion carries. Next we got a board order adding Magnolia Way and County Road 203.
Should be 203, 203A. So there's a 203 and a 203A. Well, I believe I get that number in there.
State aid was wanting us to amend that original order that y'all had and just add 203A to it. And they said that would be easier to put
Is
through.
that how you got it
If we can
in?
do that
Okay, so you're saying just add 203A to it?
to the one that said Magnolia Way.
Uh-huh, okay.
And they said that would be the easiest route to
Okay.
take.
So don't prepare any order, just prepare.
Just
Okay.
delete it, include it,
Got it.
something like
Make a motion to approve.
motion from Randy,
So,
second from Steve. All in favor?
Until now, it's one for
thank you. I hope it holds up.
But man, it looks real good. I'm not couldn't go up right either. I don't want to in the morning.
Next we got road department, school bus turnaround. Kim?
It is on County Road 63, 1022 County Road 63. Thank you.
Oh, that's
Did you?
Chad.
That's me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
Now I'm sitting here thinking, it's
Where is it on 63?
these buses, just so y'all know, are about 15 foot longer than you.
You can't turn around.
They having trouble turning around, so it was down there at the dead end, down there toward the gate.
And Stevens?
That's right, and they can't turn around. So I had to back up there to another place. There past
Like past Treadway?
It Treadway's where we turned around.
Really?
It was wide enough they could get turned around. So that's what that's about. I'll make a motion. Second.
Motion from Chad, second from Randy, all in favor? Motion carries.
But the new buses are longer. Good bit longer.
Are they carrying that many kids?
I guess.
The ones I see,
Most of them gonna be in second district because they're growing so fast.
I mean, the ones I see, just got a handful of kids on them. You know,
That's all I'm saying. Everybody moved from fourth and second.
Made all
that's what all of us are. I guess I can make you guys. I want one. I guess it is terrible. You know,
Really?
it's like cost me to run them.
They're just, I mean, they're.
Yeah, it's probably like us. They get what they get.
This one's one.
You go to these schools, man, they just lined up for miles carrying and picking up kids.
You can't get through Myrtle for the people, picking up kids, dropping off
Can't grab
people.
riding buses much.
Yeah, well, I've never been a bus rider. Alright, next we got these bids we took under advisement last meeting. Terry, you went on through all these and verified.
What now?
You've gone through all these, you
You're good with
verified all.
that?
Yeah, I went through there, yeah, and then I got Timmy to check me, and looks like on the limestone and, Blue Water was low bidder on all of them except number 2. They don't bid on number 2. So, you can't take an alternate on number 2. But usually you take the other company's alternate, primarily 2 companies. But the low bidder was Blue Water. If y'all take the alternate, or if you take the low bidder, that would be, Vulcan, would be the alternate. And that one's
Do I have a motion to accept the low bidder as the winner and the second bidder as an alternate for all the limestone products?
I'll make a
Will
motion.
be.
Second.
Motion from Chad and a second from Randy. All in favor? Motion carries. Next we've got asphalt emulsions. We had Ergon and Hot. And sort of same way, do I have a motion to approve the low bidder with the second bidder as an alternate for each type
I'll make a motion.
product?
Second.
A motion from Chad and a second from Steve. All in favor? Motion carries. Next we got hot mix asphalt. I only have one bidder, that would be APAC. $110 a ton. Picked up in New Albany or Tupelo, depending on which plant was open. Do I have a motion to approve them as our only bidder?
Who got it?
APAC.
One bidder,
APAC.
Yeah.
I got a motion from Sam,
Second.
second from Randy. All in favor? Motion carries. Alright.
See, Jack, you may not want to take APAC did bid on a complete job on the land, but I didn't figure y'all were gonna pay that much, so you may not want an alternate on that.
Next we got
Yeah, I wouldn't.
laying
I don't think so.
asphalt materials. And we got a couple of different ways to do it. Roberts was a low bidder on all 3 types.
We'll make a motion for Robert.
Got a motion
Second.
from Randy and a second from Chad to approve Roberts. All in favor? Motion carries. Alright. Next we've got cold mix, emulsion, and finished product. Cold mix was cheaper on all of it.
Make a motion to accept cold mix. Second.
Got a motion to accept cold mix from Randy, second from Steve. All in favor?
Do y'all think we need to take fund as an alternate or not?
All it was the emulsion is the only thing they bid on.
Y'all make it up ahead of time.
Oh,
You make it up ahead of time, so if she's down, I guess you'd have to have an alternate.
no,
Her-
I think we can manage.
You can only use the alternate if the primary bidder can't provide it. You can go with what the law says. That's up to y'all.
No.
Let's back up to hot mix. We're not taking anything for the alternate on that.
We did not, and then we can go back.
No, that's what I was. That's what I was making
The
sure.
alternates
They're pretty
significantly higher there and on cold mix too.
Just the way.
On the lay-in.
So there ain't one.
Well, it would be actually providing the material and laying it on the hot
Yeah.
mix. $20 a
That's not
ton.
what we're taking a second on. We'll put in that one that supplies.
That's all good. Need to remember that the sharing at Christmas boxes will go out Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So we'll need our people there help them get that distributed out from the, we're going from the armory again. Yeah,
We'll be there.
so I guess I need to enter my resignation as board president effective January 3rd, pending the appointment of somebody else.
Make a motion to approve.
That's what we
Second.
January 3rd. All in favor?
Motion, Steve.
Motion carries.
Make a motion to nominate Chad as our next board president.
Second.
All in favor?
I wish I got
Motion carries. Randy made the motion, Steve made the second. Both of them. No other business, is there a motion to adjourn to Tuesday, January 3rd?
Motion.
That's good for it.
Second.
Motion from Randy, second from Chad, all in favor? Motion carries.